Trashion! A show that's based upon reclamated, recycled, and reclaimed garments and materials.
I'm Mustafa. I am the designer for Miss Velvet Cream, and I've been making clothes since 2003. I started doing reconstruction because I was invited to participate in a maker fair, which was in 2005. Before that point, I had actually not sat down and done a remake collection, taking older things, either thrift shop things or discarded items, and remaking them, restructuring them, and converting them from a pair of pants into a skirt, or taking the fabric and remaking it. I was approached by Burning Man to help produce a 3-part series called Trashion. The whole idea was that the Green Man theme for 2007 at Burning Man was about recycling, and instead of buying new stuff, the goal would be to what do you do in remake. So with Tyborn, I worked on recruiting designers, and we did 3 shows, one at the Flambe Lounge, which is pre-compression, one on the playa at the cafe, and then the 3rd one was at decompression. And all of these shows, we invited designers to come salvage, remake, reconstruction, had to have like that as the central theme. And then of course the whole idea of Trashion, and a lot of the designers really went with trash, literally. For the first show, we had, Domini, Patchwork Press, which is a collective from Oakland, Lucid Dawn, myself, which is Miss Velvet Cream, and Bad Uncle Sister. And then on the playa at the Center Camp Cafe, we actually had Domini, Patchwork Press, and again, Miss Velvet Cream. More people were invited, but playa time is really intense. When we came back, we did decompression. We had Velvet Valentine and Calibug, who was the first time she'd actually ever had a fashion show. Lucid Dawn, again, doing almost an entirely different show. And then also Bad Uncle Sister, doing a performance-based show.
I'm Anastasia Louise of Bad Uncle Sister. When I first started sewing, I was part of an acrobatic stilt walking troupe. And we had to create all of our own costumes. And one thing led to another. And I began cutting up all my friends' clothes, and my daughter's clothes, and my son's clothes. And that's kind of how I got started in Reconstruct. For me, it's a way of meditation, a way of being. When I was approached about doing the Trashion show, I started brainstorming on what Trashion meant to me. And so, of course, the first thing that came up to me is insects. Of course, insects are usually the first thing that comes up for me. Victorian, Japanese, alien insects is Bad Uncle Sister. So we went with the whole theme that these insects are going to be the last creatures that are alive on the planet. And they are going to clean everything and rebirth everything.
I'm Lucid Dawn, and my line that we're talking about today is upcycling. I actually stole that word from a really great book called Cradle to Cradle, which is about how things shouldn't ever go to the trash. It's something I'm really inspired by myself because I can't throw things away, and I'm into making old things new and icky things beautiful, and metamorphosing and becoming the best we can be in every way. So that gets a lot of help from sequins and sparkles and fringe and scissors, big shiny scissors. There's quite a community of us right now doing the whole recycling, upcycling thing, taking the thing that you kind of love or used to love or just doesn't look good on you and you shouldn't have anymore, into making it into something that works, that you can be fabulous in. Burning Man is on the pulse and knows that we're all doing this good stuff, and that green is where it's at right now, and not just the color but the whole concept of being kind to our Mama Earth and renewing all that we can. I'm Lucid Dawn for Upcycling and Stitch Lounge, and San Francisco is my wonderful, beautiful, delightful backyard where we care about the earth and stuff.